Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 23, and I've been wondering what it's like to use modern MotoGP motorcycles within MotoGP 23 here in Laguna Seca. Now, spoiler alert, I have actually tried this combination before. It was in a live GP against a very fast rider online, and it was actually a really intense race, which unfortunately I ended up making a mistake, but it was worthwhile watching that video anyway, because it was a really good battle for the supremacy of Laguna Seca in modern MotoGP. But honestly, I've been thinking about getting back into the older circuits here in MotoGP 23. I think it's a part of the 23rd installment of MotoGP that I have neglected. We haven't been using the likes of Brno, Estoril, Aragon, Donington Park, Laguna Seca, and even Indianapolis, just to name a few of the historical tracks within MotoGP 23. So I thought it could be fun to do some time trials in these tracks and just to see what the general feeling is. I love Laguna Seca. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, American track ever made. I think it's absolutely terrific. It's so iconic. And using the factory Yamaha is, of course, a given because this bike handles like a dream. So around Laguna Seca with my custom ride, I think it works very much a treat. I want to give a big thank you to Sergio23 for making this brand new LS2 helmet for me. I do really appreciate it. And honestly, it gave me the motivation to get back on and start making content again, because of course, whether you've been following the channel closely or not, unfortunately for the past few days, it was the first time since last year, maybe since January, is when I didn't upload a video at all. Of course, unfortunately, the past couple of days I've been really suffering in our family, unfortunately, because I lost my grandfather on Christmas Day, which is completely destroyed us, and it's been very, very difficult. I'm beginning to get a lot better now. Of course, it's not easy living with the pain of losing such a loved and deared family member, but we have to continue, we have to move on, and I guess that's the attitude I'm trying to live with now, where I've accepted it. I will move on, I'll forever remember him, but I want to get back to making content because content makes me happy, and I enjoy making it. I enjoy speaking to you guys, and I really enjoy being a part of our great Ace community. So as much as I love my granddad, and as hard as it's been to take time off, and also hard to to recover and get back into it, I'm really grateful for all of the support that everyone's had for me. So from the private messages, the DMs, to the comments on the recent posts and videos I've had where people are just giving nothing but support and love is tremendous. It really shows, and it demonstrates to me how much we genuinely care about each other. It's not just I'm the guy making videos and you happen to like it. We have a genuine connection, which I've always felt very strong about since I started doing content, and I'm very proud to get back onto it, and hopefully do you guys proud, do my grandfather proud, and just do everyone proud, and well, just make everyone happy again. Get back to entertaining, because that's of course what I absolutely love to do. But yeah, I don't want this video to be doom and gloom. I want to get the elephant in the room addressed. Of course, I might be a little bit sad, but I'm going to give it my best shot to make the videos entertaining for you for the next couple of days, and get back into it. And also as well, Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope 2024 continues to bring success to us all. So anyway, back to business. The first lap time was actually pretty decent. It was my fastest lap time here in Laguna Seca in the time trial moments, and so I just invalidate the lap there, getting a little bit too eager up on the left hand side of the bike. I'm trying to still use the curbs. It's a habit I've picked up now from MotoGP 23's career mode, where the curbs slow you down quite a lot. So if you're going to go under heavy braking, it's wise to touch the rumble strip, because it slows you down that little bit more. I remember Platt for Life, of course, a MotoGP eSport rider. He's part of our Discord server, of course, and he did share a video with us ages ago, getting the fastest lap time in Sokol. And his lap times, I was really surprised of how much he used the curbs, and I never understood why until really now I started to question it and saying, I guess that's where it makes sense. Get onto the curbs to slow the bike down, it will make a difference. Prime example was in the Catalunya race we did just a couple of days ago, or at least last week, within the career mode, where I used it on pretty much every single time going into turn 4, just before we go on the right-hander. It worked extremely well. But as it stands, we are, what, 0.3 of a second up in the first split. Record time for me in this session is a 1:18.934, which is actually the best lap time I've done here in MotoGP 23 with the Yamaha in Laguna Seca. I can't remember if our lap times were faster in the live GP or not. I think when I last looked at this for a bit of inspiration in this video, I think they were looking at 1 minute 20s, but with power setting 2. So I think we can do a lot better. I would like to think much lower into the 118s. I don't know about 117. I probably could, but I'd need a lot of laps. So that's a really good entrance into the corkscrew. We've been struggling there for the other laps, but I'm pleased to say that went rather well. So, onto the left-hand side. Are we losing time? We are a bit. Now back onto the power again. I'm lost a bit of confidence in this final corner here. I've not quite got the same rhythm and momentum that I feel I used to have. Either I go too tight to the apex for that victory corner, or a little bit wider. And I've got to try and fathom that out. But so far so good. A 1 minute 18.868. Happy to see that for now. As I go really deep, that's going to invalidate the lap, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ah, damn it. So unfortunately, this lap will be invalidated. We'll get it done anyway, because I do want to try and build some momentum. I think it's too easy to just restart the flying lap and get onto the fresh tyres again. Let me just continue pushing and keep the momentum flowing. And of course, guys, if you are enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do appreciate all the assistance we've had on the channel recently. Getting up to 10,000 subscribers is an absolute phenomenal achievement, which I'm super proud about. And I don't want it to stop there, so let's push for 11k, let's push for 12, let's push for 15 and 20. Let's just keep on going. So if you enjoy the content, it's a great time to do so, because this lap is invalid. And of course, it helps keep you inundated with motorcycle videos. So yeah, stay tuned for a lot more. But as it stands, this will be our 5th lap. 2 laps unsuccessful so far, unsuccessful should I say, and 3 of them within a deviation of about 6/10. So not bad. I do find I'm much more consistent here in MotoGP 23 rather than I was on Ride 5, as we go rather deep, but that's a nice entrance into turn 11, so this should give us a pretty good momentum boost going across the line and into the very difficult left-hander. So onto the left-hand side there, a bit of a moment there, a bit of a moment again, and we're down. Oh, that's a massive crash. Well, that was a monumental crash. I do apologise for screaming in your ears, but wow, I wasn't quite anticipating that. But now we have crashed. I thought now was a good time to maybe try up a different combination of tyres. So this time it's just the double soft. So the soft front, soft rear. Let's see what we can produce. So already into the Andretti hairpin. We'll go for the wider apex and then bring it back in. Lost about 1/10 of a second, but on the cutback we might regain some time. Very tight to the apex of turn 3 there. You've got to be careful when pushing so hard onto the right hand side of the front tyre, because it will warm up quite a lot, so we've got to be careful of that. Don't want it to heat up now, because compared to the hard front, you can be a lot more aggressive with the hard front, where the soft tyre, we can still be aggressive, but it is going to get hot rather quickly. Down by 1/10 of a second with it in the first split. Again, getting caught up on that curb onto turn 6. Onto the power. This gives us a great opportunity to brake right here under the shadow. Hard as you can. Well, not quite hard as you can, because of course you'll start to stoppy. And then back into the right-hander. That's a beautiful apex there. But we're not gaining any time. It feels quicker. It genuinely feels quicker. And also with the vibration of the control, it feels a lot more comfortable with the soft option front. But as it stands... Oh, that was really tight to the apex there. We were practically down there for a second. And then back onto the brakes. Losing a bit of momentum. That's too tight to the apex now. We won't have the drive coming out of the final corner. But across the line, it is a 119 flat, or thereabouts. A lot better into the first corner though. And now into the Andretti hairpin. Not quite as daring. And then onto the power. It's neck and neck. I'll tell you what, we're not going to be losing or gaining much time here on these laps. There could be very, very minimal difference. But here onto the right-hander. That's too deep. You've got to go for the tighter apex into turn 4. Because if you go too wide, you compromise your speed. And we're already losing a few tenths just being onto the power. And then again on the left-hand side, we get back on the power. It's going to be close though. It's still down by 67,000 of a second. And as we charge out of the left-hander and then into the most iconic part of Laguna Seca, this of course is the corkscrew. Trying to get the bike stopped. I've not really got my confidence built up there yet, as we are doing what we can. We're still close. We actually gained we gained and lost no time at all there. Not a single bit of difference with the gap to the delta onto the right hand side. Well, we might be coming up short again though. So far the double soft option is not quite working out. Not going to give up on it yet, though. Seems too early just to pack it in. Well, let's see what I'm going to do across the line. 1:19.2. So they're good lap times, but it's not good enough. I want to be improving rather than the status quo of just getting white deltas. And it's still not an improvement. But of course, by now I probably have the chance, so I don't know if I mentioned it already, but of course, if you have a preference on what track you want to see next, preferably an historical track, I'd like to see as Estoril and some of the other ones, let me know in the comments section down below. In fact, you can even let me know with which bike you want me to use as well. I have enough helmets now not to clash with the sponsors, because of course I think a while ago I had a Monster Energy helmet on a Repsol Honda bike, which of course is absolutely criminal, which I won't be doing again. There was a mishap for a live GP, but thanks to Sergio I have an inundation of helmets, so it's always good. I don't even know if inundation is a word. I might have just made that up, so apologies there. Oh no! Oh! That was the first time I didn't downshift to first gear there, and I actually wheelied coming out to the right-hander. I don't know how, because I was in a higher gear. Surely I wasn't going to do that, but oh my lord, getting really tight to that apex. Just calm down a little bit here. It's getting a bit out of shape. Well, our worst lap time's coming in right now. It's a 0.5 per second deviation. It's a 1:19.4. Our worst lap of today's video, I think it was, yeah. I'm going to assume it was. That was valid. But that's a good entry going into the Andretti hairpin. We might have a chance here. So as I say, let me know in the comments section down below what videos you want to see next, what content you want to see. Let me know. Let me know everything, because I'm keen to get back into the rhythm, get back into the groove, so we could start making the good content again. And I would like to definitely consider another historical track to do. I like Brno, I like Estoril, but I'll let you guys make that decision. Just let me know in the comment section down below. And now on to the left-hand side, turn 6. And of course, I haven't forgot about MotoGP 23 career mode. I know how much we're all enjoying that one, so that's definitely making a comeback this week. That's a really good entry into the corkscrew this time. Staying back down to first gear, that helped me out a lot. I felt way more comfortable going into the corkscrew there. Gained a lot of momentum, up by 0.3 of a second. This could put us into the 1:18 mids, let's say, so into the right. Oh my god, my game glitched. Whoa, what happened then? Oh, I'm still on it though, no problem. We can still pushing. And into the left-hand side. Oh, no. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, I have never experienced that glitch before. I completely lost my concentration. I've done it again. Just had the controls back after the autopilot, and I made a complete mockery of the final corner. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Now, that wasn't the recording software, that was my game. My whole game just stuttered and froze for a second there. That was really strange. Is it going to go wide again into the Andretti hairpin? Actually not. Ooh, we're actually up here. We're up by a 0.5 tenth. Very tight to the apex of turn 3. That will cost us time. Looking like gravestone there in that Ride 5 short we had a couple of days ago. And onto the power. 0.1 of a second. Oh, we're losing time. Back onto the brakes and into the left-hand side. Again, going tight to the apex of the corner I used to call the Mother's Corner. There was a sign there that used to say Mother's on it, but that's gone now. I think it's the Medaglia corner now. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to get up the track guide. But as it stands, 400,000 of a second onto the brakes again. It doesn't look as clean as it did on that previous exchange when we crashed. It certainly isn't. We've done the Rossi line. This lap is invalid. Oh my goodness. My plan for this video was to do 10 laps, and I really want the last lap to end on a high. Well, the past couple of laps have been disappointing, and technically this is our 10th lap, because that previous one I crashed right here into the corner. So, oh no. Well, I'm not ending it there, let's be honest. Even if this is an improvement with an invalidation, I am going to make sure this is the good lap. So here we go then. Whether we crash and burn now, or if we survive, who knows? We'll find out, won't we? And we'll find out together. Out to the Andretti hairpin for the final time of today's video. We are still trending to be in the positives. As long as that green box in the top right-hand corner stays green, I will be a happy man. Onto the power. You know the drill. We're now into the right-hander and back into the left, braking before the shadow. Left city boot just comes out just ever so temporarily and then repositions back onto the foot peg. We charge now underneath the Alpine Stars sign onto the curb, just enough to slow the bike down. Oh, it's worked a treat. Careful though, because if you touch that white line, it does invalidate the lap. Oh, a little bit of a wheelie there as well, braking firm into the left-hander, turn 7, does it beckon? Oh, I lost a bit of confidence there, I lost a lot of confidence as a matter of fact. I wasn't quite as sweet going into that right-hander. But on the flip side, we're up by 5/10. It could be a great lap this. No glitch or slow down this time, onto the brakes, touching the apron. Oh, that's not so smooth, but it should be good. Is it an improvement of half a second? I think it is. Across the line at 1:18.401. What a beautiful way to end today's video. So there you are then, guys. Not a bad performance if I do say so myself. I felt a bit sluggish out there in a few times, and of course, if I didn't lose my confidence and my bottle within sector 3 on that last lap, we could have had a lap time which was possibly a 1:18.2. Good to know, and you know what? I may have to come back to this and try and get that elusive 1:17, which I think I'm capable of doing. But for now, thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to like the video and even subscribe if you want to hear more of my voice and my content. So guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for all the support recently. I do really appreciate it. It's been very tough. And I just want to say a big thanks for all the very nice comments and messages I've been receiving. Guys, thank you very much. Happy New Year. See you in the next video tomorrow. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.